A VPN, short for Virtual Private Network, is a privacy protection tool that is quickly becoming a must-have. But why do you need a VPN, and how does it work in the first place? A VPN helps your data travel through the internet safely, without big companies or cybercriminals being able to spy on your online activities. Also, a VPN swaps the real location of your device with a new one. This way, you can virtually travel to any country around the globe. So, who can benefit from a VPN? If you're worried about your online privacy, a VPN makes sure your identity and private information are not exposed when you go online. If digital security is your top priority, a VPN gives a nice additional layer of security. It encrypts your data so nobody could see what you send and receive. If you are a human rights activist whose freedom of speech is restricted, a VPN helps you to bypass censorship and speak to the world. Or, if you're on holiday in another country, with a VPN, you can bring your home entertainment anywhere you go. Here's a pro tip. Check out Surfshark VPN. It has everything you need in a premium VPN, awesome speeds, and industry-leading protection that covers all of your devices. All you have to do is click Connect. Secure your digital life and enjoy everything good that the internet has to offer with a VPN you can trust.
Click link in the description and get 81% discount for your first order. Strengthening your artistic skills. Practice your craft. The first step to becoming a successful artist is to practice your craft often. It may take years to develop the skills you need to become a successful artist. Even if you are already extremely talented, practice will still improve your skills. Practice is truly the only way to become better at your art. Try new things as a part of your practice sessions to expand your artistic portfolio. Study the work of the masters. In order to become a better rounded artist, you may want to study the work of those who have succeeded in the past doing what you do. Being aware of the work of masters can help you increase the quality of your own work. Painters may want to seek out the work of historically significant painters. Even if you don't paint in the same style, an awareness of the methodologies used by great painters can inform your method choices. Writers should read classic literature to have a better appreciation of the craft as an art form as well as a mode of communication. Be aware of the work of your contemporaries. Successfully marketing your work will mean selling it against the work of others. Art, like many things, goes through phases of what is currently considered marketable or even fashionable. By being aware of what other artists are currently doing, you can make your work unique so it stands out amidst its competition. If a particular kind of art is selling right now, you may want to pursue that style to start getting paid for your work or to increase the prices that you charge. Find a unique perspective. Art is an expression of something you feel or want to convey, and each artist has a unique way of delivering that message. Find your unique perspective on the world to create something new and interesting. Often, successful artists are those who can look at the same thing others have before, but see it in a different way. Let your experiences, passions, and preferences inform your style of creating art. Setting yourself apart from other artists may increase the value of your work. Making art into a business. Establish both short and long-term goals. Like any business venture, a successful artist must be goal-driven. Set attainable goals and then strive to accomplish them. Some goals should be short-term and easily attainable, while others may be larger ones that could require significant spans of time. An example of a short-term goal could be to complete one piece per week, to sell your first painting, or to read a book that could help you improve. Long-term goals could include getting your own exhibition, finding professional work as an artist, or getting a piece added to a museum exhibit. Devote yourself to your art. In order to be successful, you will need to take your art seriously. If you intend to make a living as an artist, you will need to devote yourself to it like one would when starting any small business. Constantly strive to better yourself and your work. Look for opportunities to market your work or expand the reach it has with the public. Take your work seriously and spend as much time as possible working to improve its quality, as well as to make it more marketable. Be professional when dealing with business contacts. Selling your art is not that unlike selling any other product. It requires dealing with professionals that are not necessarily artists, but instead specialize in the buying and selling of art pieces. Be on time for meetings you schedule and treat people courteously and with respect. Follow through on your commitments to buyers so they may be inclined to return for future purchases. Capitalize on opportunities when they present themselves. When opportunity knocks, make sure to answer the door. Depending on the kind of art you make, different situations may present themselves that offer you a great opportunity to show more people your work, be featured in a gallery or exhibition, or even transition into another realm of the artistic world, such as working as a staff artist for large companies. Weigh your options carefully. But when a good opportunity arises, go after it with your full focus and devotion. Don't allow good opportunities to pass you by because of fear, insecurity, or anxiety about what may happen. Believe in yourself and seize the day. Following through. Cultivate a strong work ethic. Being an artist requires being self-driven. The benefit of working on your art is that you do not have to work on anyone else's schedule, and you have full control of how you go about your day. The downside to that is that you will need to make yourself work even on the days you don't want to. Success will require long hours and hard work, so you will need to be able to drive yourself to do the things you don't want to do but need to do in order to become successful in the long run. Try giving yourself a set schedule like you might have with any other job. Eventually, it can become habit, which will make it easier to stick to. Be resilient. Art is all about perspective, and sometimes the perspective of others will not match your own. You can be certain that if you create a piece of art that seems wonderful to one person, there will be another that simply does not appreciate it. Learn to accept constructive criticism, but also to let unconstructive criticism roll off your back. Don't expect everyone to be fans of your work. Some may voice their displeasure with what you create, and they may even do so in a very rude way, but that just means your art simply wasn't made for them. Remember that everyone has different taste, and you can't possibly make something that will be universally loved. Instead, make things that you love and others will appreciate it too. Seek supportive relationships. Being an artist can sometimes mean odd schedules, frustrating lows, and extremely exciting highs. Having relationships that don't support your passion can be very stressful, especially if you feel you have to defend your work or your devotion to it. Don't allow people to remain in your life if they are constantly critical of you or your passion for art. Having the support of your friends and family can make working as an artist even more fulfilling. So cultivate good relationships while doing away with bad ones. Don't give up. Every artist faces a situation where they feel as though they should just give up, or their schedule just doesn't seem to permit as much time for their art as they wish it could. Don't give up when the going gets tough. Remember why you love to create art and the way you feel when you complete a piece. It's okay to devote time and energy to other facets of your life, but stay involved in your art, even if for just a few minutes here or there. You never know when your luck could change, but if you stop creating your art, it never can. The piece that makes you world famous could be your next one.